Alright, and we are live. So we are having my coffee and gonna chat and game. So I'm at least gonna get one mug of coffee in me before I start gaming. So that's why I put in the chat thing there too. Let's see, did that automatically send it to my Twitter and Facebook, or do I need to do that? No, it doesn't look like it did, but I'm going to tweet it out now. Why the hell is it failing to send the damn link? For fuck's sake. Technology. Fucking hate them. Why are you failing, you piece of shit? Alright, so I'll fucking save it. And will it fucking work then? Piece of crap. Piece of fart. I'm just gonna fucking do it on the... so annoying. Alright. There we go. Alright, there we go. That works. Just not even use my cell phone to use the link. Just link the thing to my Facebook. It's on my computer itself. Anyways, yeah, I think I see a Black Widow web in my chat. I'm just thought I'd do some gaming. And if you're curious, that is a pinball playfield that's behind me. I'm working on doing a full restore on my Laser Q pinball machine by Williams from 1984. My laptop, which I'm going to be gaming on, is actually what I have my laptop on. Let's see. And there's the cab. And yay, now I get to figure out where to put the cam now. And I really need a haircut and a shave, or I usually actually just get the buzz clippers out and just shave it all off, because my hair is so thick it feels like a ton of bricks on my head. But so yeah, I don't know if I said that I was going to have at least one mug of coffee in me, but I don't know, it's not really that exciting, so I might start gaming here soon. But I was wanting a mug in me because, well, I went to bed at like 10 p.m., which is super early for me, but I was like super tired, so because I couldn't stay awake, so went to bed about 2. Oh, hello, brain fart. Yeah, I went to bed at 10 and woke up at 2 in the mornings, and I've been up since, so see, can I get Steam, the Steam thing to show up? Let's see. Okay, that was the wrong layer thing. Oh my god. I so suck at what's that thing in the corner? What? Okay, that's the, okay, get it past that so it's not doing weird things. Okay. Okay, do that down. And then go over to the other thing. Capture full screen. Is it going to... come on. Is it going to capture the Steam so that everybody can see my game collection? Because I'm not going to say every frickin' game that I have. I kind of want some input from my viewers here on what they'd like to see me play. But yeah, I'm using OBS, and I did any thing that is full screen, but I don't see it on OBS. Why isn't OBS working? Technology, it's such a jerk. Sometimes. Why isn't it working? To foreground. Specific. Yeah, there's not. Steam is not on there. What the heck? And capture any full screen doesn't seem to be working. Why you gotta be like this, OBS? Okay, that's that one. Well, shoot. I may just have to ask what games that you guys want to see me play, and if I don't have it, I'll say no. But I have like 300 or so games, so the likelihood of me having it probably is a good high thing. Weed's legal in Oregon, by the way, so me saying that is fine. Unless Twitch bans me. Yeah, which I doubt. Because it's legal here. Oh man, why is it so big on that? Besides it being a CRT monitor, old computer monitor, I should say. With the bubblicious bubble, glass bubble. Oh, what? here. Okay, so that I can see there now. Well, that doesn't seem to work. Why can't I show my Steam? I want to show my Steam so I don't have to say what game do you want to see me play. Yeah, new hair. Stay. Yeah, well, I guess it does come down to what game do you want to see me play, 'cause can't get Steam to show up on the stream there, so or I'll just pick some random game, I guess. kind of wanting to see if I could get any farther in Chuchel, but I was stuck in that game. Ooh, excuse me. Oof. Stupid phone calls. They don't even leave a frickin'. They don't even leave a message on the frickin' answering machine. Okay. Alright, got that done.
Lifetime opportunity. That's right, an incredible 4,000 carat diamond with a piddling sum of $2 million. That number again, 1-800-Star Wars. $1 million. The number to call is 1-800-Star Wars. Don't miss this amazing once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. That's right, an incredible 4,000 carat diamond with a piddling sum of... Introductory price of $2 million. The number to call is 1-800-Star Wars. Don't miss this amazing once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. That's right, an incredible...
Alright, let's... Alright, let's start a new game.
The number to call is 1-800...
I'm thirsty.
I don't think you should drink that. It looks bad for you.
Nonsense. It makes me feel great. Smarter. More aggressive. I feel like I could. Like I could. Like I could. Take on the world.
Dun dun dun.
Look, Hoagie, it's a hamster. Just what I need for dissection lab tomorrow.
I think I need that for the band, Laverne. You know, like we could bite its head off or whatever.
Hands off that hamster.
Friend of yours, Bernard?
He belongs to Weird Ed Edison, and it looks like he's brought us a note. It's from my old friend, Green Tentacle. He says that Purple Tentacle's mutated into an insane genius, and Dr. Fred's going to kill them both. I thought I was free of Dr. Fred and those crazy Edisons forever. But now I know that I must go back to the mansion. Okay, we'll spread out commando style. Laverne, you go secure the area behind those double doors. Hoagie, you take care of upstairs reconnaissance. I'll maintain Command HQ here, in the lobby.
What are we looking for?
We've got to find where Dr. Fred is holding the tentacles.
This better not take too long. I've got an anatomy final tomorrow.
And I've got a show to set up later tonight. If I'm late, I don't get to test the drums.
If I know Dr. Fred, he's got the tentacles tied up in his secret lab. Question is, where's his secret lab? It's already kind of chilly. It's already kind of chilly. It's already kind of chilly. I'm not leaving this motel until I find those tentacles. It's stuck to the floor. It's stuck to the floor. It won't go any further. The safe is closed. I can't push it in any farther. I don't know the combination. I don't have time for that now. I'm on a mission. It's fine where it is. Gee, Dr. Fred doesn't have a penny. The Chicago Manual of Thermodynamic Flux Induction Circuit Design. Great stuff.
Oh, what?
I hope no one's watching. I look so goofy on video. That kind is too bulky to carry around all day. There's probably nothing interesting in it. Why should I do that? Boy, the Edisons are a spectacularly ugly family. I don't want to carry those people around in my wallet. It's Dr. Fred's desk. Wow, it's from my favorite movie. I have 3 just like it at home. It's closed. It's a bottle of correctional fluid.
Okay.
It looks broken, but there's something in the coin return. It looks broken, but there's something in the coin return. 1952. It's stuck to the floor. It's stuck to the floor. I'd rather not. Aha! A secret passage. This is all too easy.
don't you get upstairs?
Am I upstairs? I got lost.
Seen any tentacles?
What's a tentacle?
Oh, just something I whipped up in my spare time. Made good pets, actually. Until one of them tried to take over the world. Had to tie the little buggers up in the basement.
Good thing you told us that.
Yeah, Bernard wanted us to set them free.
Thank God you weren't that stupid. Did you say Bernard?
Okay, you're free to go.
Thanks, Bernard.
Yes, thank you, naive human. Now I can finish taking over the world.
Wait!
Oh, yeah. Now I remember. He's incredibly evil, isn't he?
I'll try to talk him out of it.
Well, what possible harm could one insane mutant tentacle do?
Leaping lab rats!
Dr. Fred.
What have you done this time, you meddling milk toast? Now Purple Tentacle is free to use his evil mutant powers to take over the world and enslave all humanity!
Whoops.
Our only hope now is to turn off my sludge-o-magic machine and prevent the toxic mutagen from entering the river.
Isn't it a little late for that, Doctor?
Of course. That's why I'll have to do it. Yesterday, through the time machine.
This is all your fault, Bernard.
Behold, children, the Chronogon.
Doc, can't you just send Bernard?
No, you must all go to increase the odds that one of you will make it there alive.
Have any people ever been hurt in this thing?
Of course not. This is the first time I've ever tried it on people. Well, I'll be.
Bernard, float over here so I can punch you.
This must be that Woodstock place Mom and Dad are always talking about.
What could it all mean?
I don't know. I don't want to know.
Die. Die.
We may not live to see yesterday.
I'm sure Dr. Fred wouldn't have done this if it weren't safe.
After all, he is a doctor.
It works! I can't believe it! And they said imitation diamond wasn't good enough. Uh-oh. Cheap mail order jewels.
What happened to Hoagie and Laverne?
I knew I should have bought a real diamond.
Are they alive?
My dials say that the larger specimen landed 200 years in the past, and the other is stuck 200 years in the future.
Well, hurry up and bring them back.
I will, as soon as I get a new diamond. Then all your buddies have to do is plug in their respective chronogons and...
Plug them in? Where is Hoagie going to find an electrical outlet 200 years in the past?
Yes, well, he'll be needing my patented super battery then, won't he? Now, where did I put those patented super battery plans of mine?
Plans? How are we gonna get Hoagie plans?
Don't worry me with details, boy. Just help me find the plans. They're in this house somewhere.
Now what am I going to do?
I think I made myself perfectly clear. Step 1, find plans. Step 2, save world. Step 3, get out of my house. Let's get cracking.
Alright, I'm gonna be right back. Gonna make another thing of coffee. Alright, I am back. Going to play some more Maniac Mansion, Day of the Tentacle or whatever it's called.
It can't do anything without a new diamond. It's...
Maybe I put them upstairs. That's got to be it. Upstairs.
It's empty. There's nothing to get. It looks like a generator driven by a treadmill. I think it's designed to run with something, more like a small rodent. I think it's the switch for the sludge-o-matic machine. There, it's off. But it's too late now. It's Dr. Fred's design for a super battery. It's capable of storing up to 1 gigavolt with a charging time of only 0.01 seconds. Wow! I've got the plans.
Quick, we have to flush them to Hoagie.
How did you get over there?
My ingenious super battery design, please.
You really flushed them.
Yes.
Down the toilet.
No, through time. Using the highly sophisticated time flux hydraulic vortex chamber I've installed in each chronogen, you can flush small inanimate objects to each other through time. Flush small inanimate objects to each other through time.
Hello? Dr. Fred, can you hear me? Drat.
Did you hear something?
No. Let's see if what's-his-name catches on.
Oh, great. I'm stuck in colonial times, tentacles are taking over the world, and now the toilet's backing up.
Okay. Come over here. It's your old pal, Dr. Fred.
Dr. Fred, how'd you get in there?
I want you to pick up those plans you see in the chronogen, Hoagie. Bring them to Red Edison. He's my great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-grandfather. He'll know what to do.
You need the plans to make a super battery so you can plug in your chronogen.
Okay, if you say so, Bernard.
Good boy. Does he have any experience with electronics?
Well, I once saw him take 3,000 volts directly through his head without batting an eye.
Didn't he pass out?
Well, he was already passed out when it happened.
Time for me to save the world, I guess. It's empty. There's nothing to get. Grody. I'd rather use a tree. Grody. Nah, it stinks. Huh, this door appears to be locked. Huh, this door appears to be locked. Bitchin'. It's the battery plants I'm supposed to give to that Red Edison dude. Kumquats. I don't wanna.
How about an amendment that the president has to be a human being?
Please, this is serious business.
You're right.
It's totally covered with crud. Making it dirtier won't help. It's closed. You're brilliant. What a novel design. Come to Baltimore at once. I don't wanna. Cool, the room clerk's a mummy. That would not be respectful. Besides, I might get caught. What's up? Don't feel like talking, huh? Vow of silence or something, probably right. Well, that's cool. I have something for Red Edison. You wouldn't be him, would you? Great hat, man. Know where I could get one? Are there several manufacturers? I'm interested in quality. I don't suppose you'd consider parting with yours, would you? Well, let me know if you change your mind. Well, nice talking to you, dude. What's up? I have something for Red Edison. Do you know where I could find him? Great hat, man. I know some dudes in a band who'd eat roaches for hats like that. They're called insensitive spittoons. Ever hear of them? If you ever get to the 1990s, check them out. Well, nice talking to you, dude. The Constitutional Convention invites your comments, critiques, amendments to the Constitution. It's padlocked. Must have poor circulation. If I had a nickel for every time I've seen that face, yo.
Hello?
What's up, you cold?
Cold? I'm freezing.
Why don't you build a fire?
Well, I keep asking Jefferson to build a fire, but he won't. Says he needs the log for posterity and won't part with it.
You mean it's like a symbol of growth or something?
I don't get any respect around here. Why, I bet if George I spent the winter in Valley Forge, Washington was cold, we'd get some heat in here.
What are you guys doing in here?
We're writing writing the...
We're drafting a constitution for the United States.
Don't say draft, you'll only make me colder.
Wimp.
Why don't you have some hot coffee?
Oh, I can't stand coffee. It makes me irritable and want to bang my head against the walls.
Have you tried decaffeinated coffee?
I'm talking about decaf.
How come you sign your name so big?
Astigmatism.
You mean you have, like, a childhood complex?
Alright, the truth is that a friend once told me that women go crazy over guys with a big signature.
Shouldn't you guys be working instead of just sitting there?
Writer's block. We can't think of any amendments or anything, so we put a suggestion box over there. I don't suppose you have any brilliant ideas?
You could guarantee the right to free speech.
Free speech? No, that'll never work.
Awesome blanket there, dude.
Thank you. It was given to me by my dear old colorblind Aunt Hattie.
Well, I gotta go, dude. Yo.
Please, let me suffer in peace.
If I had a nickel for every time I see that face. Hey, tall, dark, and spiffy, my name's Hoagie.
Well, how quaint. I am, of course, Thomas Jefferson, noted scholar, musician, horseman, student of the sciences, member of the bar.
Oh, sure, I've heard of you, dude. Could you start a fire, please?
I'd love to oblige you, young man, but I can't. This is the only log, and I'm saving it for posterity.
What's in the can, Tommy?
Thomas. My name is Thomas, and this, my chubby friend, is a time capsule. Filled with remembrances of our time to be revealed 400 years hence.
Hello, Spencer 359.
So, how's the time capsule going?
I'm sorry to say that except for my log, we haven't got a thing.
Dude, is that like the Constitution?
Right now, it's just a constitution, I'm afraid. We hit a slight creative block right after the preamble. That's why we put up a suggestion box over there.
Well, I'll tell you if you want to know, but you can guess it if you first. Right now I just picked a random game, but if you want me to play a specific one on Steam, just let me know, because I have quite a bunch. And I'll tell you if I have it or not. It's the OBS wasn't showing my Steam, so I tried showing it, but it just didn't want to show.
How could you let Hancock suffer like that?
A real man is warmed by the fires of his spirit. You should listen to Washington relate his experiences at Valley Forge and take heed.
Has anyone ever told you you're a very snappy dresser?
Why, yes. I studied at Virginia Coat and Technical, where I majored in color theory. I was captain of the varsity cravat team.
Those are impressive credentials, Tom.
Thomas.
Yeah, I like the Manic Mansion, and well, this is Dave the Tentacle that I'm playing right now. Willie Beamish, I do have the actual. I did have it in the day, and I was just a wee kid then. I have to check my Steam. I don't know that I have it on my Steam. Yeah, I believe so. Yeah, I played like all of the Sierra games. I was a big fan of those when I was growing up. Played the Space Quest, King's Quest, Police Quest. I think the only one that I didn't like was the last King's Quest that they did, which was that 3D first person. I didn't care for that one. I didn't play it very much because I didn't care for it. They went away from the pulled out view and yeah, just didn't care for it as much. But all the other King's Quests I did like, though. Of course, all the Space Quests I liked. Those were all pretty good. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that one, the playing as a princess, yeah, that one, a lot of people didn't like because of that. Because you played as a Graham for, or a guy, a prince, most of the King's Quest, so. Although the first one, I don't know that you. Are you a prince? I think you start out as like a peasant or someone pretty much some wizard dude that starts out, I think. It's been a while since I played those games.
Dude, I loved your work on the Declaration of Independence.
Ah, thank you. What was your favorite part?
Ah. Well, and I don't know how I feel about the remakes of the like the Police Quest ones and some of the others that made it the point and click, where I kind of like the original where you type it out kind of thing. Although it was annoying to try and figure out how the wording was, because it's like, oh, I didn't know what you're trying to type, so that could get annoying. But I did learn a lot of the how to spell through those games, typing and stuff. Yes, the text parser. Ah.
I like the "we the people" part.
That's not in the Declaration of... Say, that's not bad. Maybe we can use it.
Well, later, dude.
What? What's
Nice.
going to happen later?
Yo, Tom.
Thomas.
How goes the framing of the Constitution?
Not so well. We don't know whether to call it the Bill of Rights or Appendix A. I sure hope someone gives us a useful suggestion soon.
Later, brah.
What? What's going to happen later?
It's a little cage with a canary in it, perched above a little lever. Huh. I guess I'd have to start a fire to do that. They don't seem to have gotten too far. He looks oddly familiar. Excuse me.
Yes?
Whoa, you're like George Washington.
Very much like him, according to my wife, Mrs. Washington.
My name's Hoagie.
Like the sandwich? How quaint.
Is it true about you and the cherry tree?
Oh yes, it's quite true. Why, I've cut down acres of cherry trees in my day.
Would you give me a demonstration?
I don't see why I should.
Weren't you president or something?
Yes, I expect to be chosen president unanimously. I'm very well connected. Do you think I should be the ecology president or the education president?
I'm a big fan of education.
Really? How surprising.
have wooden teeth?
As a matter of fact, I do make use of artificial teeth. I find them to be far superior to the ordinary enamel variety.
Wow, what do you brush them with?
I use a toothbrush, much like everyone
okay,
else.
cool.
And a bit of wood polish, of course.
Doesn't that taste awful?
Not if you take them out first.
Don't you have a problem with splinters?
I've been to war, boy. No one who's heard the thunder of musket fire, smelled the sulfur from a cannon blast, and felt the fear in the hearts of his comrades is going to be bothered by a little thing like, oh, blast it.
Well, what about dry rot?
Hardly.
My Uncle Henry has false teeth too.
Fascinating, I'm sure.
Cold enough for you?
Cold? Why, you don't know the meaning of the word. I spent a winter at Valley Forge. Now that was cold. Why, my spit would freeze before it hit the ground.
Cool.
Extremely.
Yes, there is an old Star Trek original series. Was produced in the 80s sometime. And then there was a Star Trek The Next Generation done in the 90s.
Excuse me.
Yes?
I've been thinking about what you said about cherry trees.
Pondering the great truths, eh? Well?
I think I'll go look at some trees right now. Cool view of the outhouses.
You can look, but don't touch.
Cool. Yeah, it's a pen that I've been wanting, but it's not cheap. It's a wide body as well for the Star Trek TNG one. But it's one of the first wide bodies that have like a quick trigger when you go into something, go into like a hole. It'll kick out a ball fast, so you don't have to wait forever for the ball to get to where it needs to and then kick out. So oh. Yeah, it's it's basically like 2 pinballs wide instead of I don't have a wide body in my collection, but it's called wide body because it's wider than standard, which yeah, the standard playfield is about 22 inches wide by 40, so like 42 inches long or so. I have 4 total in my collection, and 2 of them I'm doing a restore on to sell, and then there's one that is a customer's that I'm trying to fix.
It's covered with plans and junk.
The ones that I have are laser Q, which that's what's behind me there, is just the playfield. And then I have High Speed and High Speed 2 and Space Mission. Those are the 4 named pins that I have.
He seems busy. Hey.
What is it?
You look kind of familiar.
Of course I do. I'm Red Edison, the inventor, not to mention owner of this inn. Perhaps you've seen my picture in some important scientific journal. Then again, maybe not.
Do you know Ben Franklin?
Franklin? I would never associate with that overstuffed goofball. He has the stupidest idea about glasses with one red lens and one blue one.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
I'm inventing, you simpleton. What's it look like I'm doing?
I know an inventor who looks a bit like you.
Well, it's not one of my sons, that's for sure. It appears that I, Red Edison, foremost genius of my day, am to be the last in a long line of gifted inventors. My nearly indistinguishable sons have decided that they want to be artists. I think it was Jed's idea. Or is it Ned? Ah, well, the left-handed one at any rate. Must be some sort of bad blood of their mother's side.
Oh, and if you want to see High Speed 2, there at the end of my videos, I usually will do 1 or 2 plays on my pinball machines. So, but the only one working really well is High Speed 2. So, and even that, because it's starting to crap out. But that's just the nature of pinball machines. They break down quite a lot.
What are you inventing?
It's a piece of paper that will stick to things by itself. Rather ingenious, if I must say so myself.
Well, right now it's just doing my own collection. When I was just starting out, I go to my friend's house that has pins, and I clean them up and solder on some wires that had come off. But now I'm doing it at an hourly rate, so because I need some kind of payment. Then doing it for very little. And I'm kind of crazy for doing a restore on my laser queue here, because it's gonna cost quite a bit to do. I can show. I'll get one of the stencils. Well, I'll show one that's cut out too, but this one is before it's cut out. And I marked on there what the color is and what side it's supposed to go on. Like this is laser Q right side stencil, and the red color. And here's one that is cut out. This is the left side, yellow side. Yeah, I probably should have went full screen on that, but whoops. And here's some of the head stencils as well here.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I almost thought about doing a custom design on the cab, but I do go to a show called Portland Retro Gaming Expo here, which is only about half an hour away or so, well, maybe even 20 minutes, well, 20 to 30 minutes away, and yeah, so wanted to keep it original, just for that.
What are you inventing?
It's a piece of paper that will stick to things by itself. Rather ingenious, if I must say so myself.
Yeah, well, it's hard to get anybody that wants to pay anybody to work on their machine, because a lot of people just want their machine working, and they're fine with it. And my hourly rate is pretty high, so that's probably, so yeah, a lot of the pinball enthusiasts kind of get turned off by high price, but I'm not the only one that has a high hourly rate. Yeah. I should say that does pinball repair. They're so yeah. So yeah, I basically am at $95 an hour for, but it's one of those things where when I work, well, and people have the option of going to their house or going here, but if it's something that, well, like a full restore of their machine, of course I'm not going to be going to their house every time to tear something down, so it'll have to come here for a full restore, and some of the or if it's just like a really in-depth repair job stuff, it's better to come over here, but for just small stuff I can just go to their place, as long as it's not like 200 miles or something. Can't go too far because I'm in Portland, Oregon.
Well, see you later.
You might if you cut that hair a bit shorter.
I'll save it and get out of this. Alright. Well, I wish I was wealthy. I actually am not really. I'm on disability SSI. I'm on SSI because of my autism, but it's the more mild version of autism than the the moderate or severe. So but yeah, my first pen was High Speed, the very first one, which was made in 1986, and then the sequel was made in 1992, which was the Getaway High Speed 2. Yeah. But I'll show the and there's my laptop and the laser Q cab here. It's all stripped, and let's see. I'll take the cam off the tripod here and kind of show you. I need a flashlight. Well, that doesn't really make it much better. But yeah, it's completely, usually in the cab there would be that, where that wood block is, that would be where the transformers would go, which is to power all the stuff. And this is the playfield, and I've got a bunch of, I've done a bunch of sanding because I've the underside had a lot of chips, and where the green is where that is where I've deemed it good enough to so that it's finished. And this area here was really bad. It was planked, and I just purposely tore up all of the stuff that was planking, and so I would just filled it, and I basically, where's the, oh, there it is. So yeah, I just basically used wood glue and sawdust, and it made a slurry, and then right now it's pretty much at the sanding everything stage. Yeah, that poster is the one that bring back MST3K, and I was one of the backers when they did the Kickstarter for bringing it back. And that's just regular Elmer's wood glue. That's all I used. But yeah, This here is what a playfield looks like before they put the art on and paint the underside. Although I think nowadays I think they just clear coat the underside. And I show you the top side, but this is a project that I'm working on for my own pinball machine. So, and it's got some something I probably should not have sharpied on the playfield, but oh well. Oh, my favorite part is when they're done. But, well, yeah, well, I basically like it when I get a filthy pinball machine in, which most of them are when they come get to me. The customer's hee-haw that's downstairs is a good example of how a dirty pin and doing a complete cleaning on inside and out of the pin, it just cleaned up really nice. I mean, granted, the place that it was in before my friend slash client got it, it was in a man cave that the people there smoked heavily, so it yellowed the cab, and so, well, and just doing the full clean on it, it did help with the smoke smell too. But yeah, it's one that if I owned it, I'd probably do a restore on it too. Although with smoke, it would most likely have to make a whole new cab for it, and then stick the guts and stuff in the other cab, because with cigarette smoke, the nicotine will just come out of the wood. Even if you sand it and restore it, paint it and stuff, it's still gonna come through the paint and stuff. So, although, I wonder if doing well, I'm not so sure with the enamel paint though. So I use one shot for enamel paint, which, I wonder if it's still, and even then if it will do it with a clear coat too. So I know that like house paint and stuff, it'll come through the paint. But I'm not sure about enamel stuff. Yeah. well, one of the OCD things is pinball, and yeah, wanting, and if I'm out in an arcade that has pins and there's something broken or something really obviously not working too well, I want to get in there and fix it, but of course it's not mine, so it's like, eh. So yeah, that kind of bugs me sometimes. I was a couple weeks ago, I was at Punch Bowl Social, that they had, like, I think 6 pinball machines. The two that I did play, the Demolition Man worked pretty good, but the Gilligan's Island that they had, the right flipper wasn't strong enough to get up to the top of the play field, so that annoyed me. I was like, I want to change the flipper coil. Yeah, we used to have an ozonator here, but that broke. And well, now that I've been doing the pinball stuff, I really don't get out too much. First time I've been out was a couple of weeks ago at the Punch Bowl Social at my nephew's birthday party thing. So yeah, that and I am a hermit. I don't, which is not really that great for someone that's a pinball repair guy, because you do need to take calls and stuff. Well, and so, some of the calls that are coming up on my cell are a lot of spam. They literally say spam on them, so that's why I've been hitting the decline button on them, because I'm like, no, I'm not gonna pick that up when it says spam. Well, well, it's fun to have I think it's fun to have pinball machines, but the kind of crappy thing is that they do take up a lot of space. But I look at have pins as having like artwork in your house. It's basically like that. It's interactive art piece, because each one of these have their own design on them. Well, and the design, the artwork on the cab is kind of a generic Williams art, but the playfield is pretty neat. It is a pretty much a gladiator-like art that has a bunch of scantily clad gladiators on the playfield and on the back glass. And let me flip it over and and show it. And this one is a pool themed, like as in cue stick and hitting balls and stuff. So yeah, you got a bunch of guys on the play field, and this is where the drop downs would usually be, and that's where a lot of the damage underneath was, but not anymore. So yeah, you have a bunch of the balls around the play field. It starts off kind of in easy mode, and then it ramps up. This one, I was like, oh, this is just a single level play field, and it's like, shit, it's gonna be easy. And then it kicked my butt, and it still kicks my butt. Yeah. So basically, it starts out in easy mode, and which it's when you hit the drop down here, it does the 1 and 9, and then you do 2 and 10, and so on. Then it has like stand-up targets all over the place where you go up here, and it'll spot one like the 7 ball, and then I think it's 7 and 15. But then it has like these racks down here, and once you complete one of the racks, it'll light up the insert, and then once you have like the second and third racks, it actually is harder because you have to get each ball separately, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. So you have to get all of these singly, which is, I think I've only got 3 racks once. It's very rare to get all 3 of the racks on this game. And up here, this one is hard to get, which is the 8 ball that loops, and the stand up is over here. It's also the extra ball when it's lit, which when it's lit, you usually drain, and yeah, it's rare that you get an extra ball. But this one has a neat feature of when instead of it starts like a clock at 25 seconds, and the neat thing about that is as long as you have time on the clock, you can drain as many times as you want, and it'll give the ball back. Plus, when you do drain, it stops the clock, so you can look at what ball you need to hit for. So you can take as much time as you want until you plunge it, and then it'll start the time again. So yeah, that's a neat feature of this game. But yeah, as you can see, the top side does have some damage that I am going to get repaired. I thought of even thought of doing a whole brand new playfield, because there is a pinball business that's called CPR, and they basically do old pinball machine playfields that they sell, but I need to find a place that'll do a vector scan, because that's what they use for making their playfields, is vector graphics. So yeah. And well, we did try to do touch up, because these times 2, 3, 4, 5 and so on lights down here, they were worn down to wood, so we did try to touch them up, but there's some details that are kind of hard to do, but I don't know, I might try to continue touching this up. Well, the paint that I have been using is acrylic, but now that I have the one shot, I'm thinking of trying that. The only bad thing is I need to mix the paints up to match the colors, and then let the enamel dry, because of course when it's wet it'll, and as opposed to dry, it'll change colors slightly when it's dry. So yeah, so well, I have a couple of workers. I have one of them on in Tuesdays and Wednesdays, and the other is on Thursday. And yeah. Alright, I'll be right back, and I'll put up my BRB. Okay, I am back. Yay. Alright, so yay, hello Thronezilla. I just got back, so just let me know if you want me to play something. I've got a bunch of Steam games. If I don't have it, I'll tell you, of course. Let's see, I have, in my list, I have 358 games. So it's a big possibility that I'll probably have the game. And I do have bunch of consoles too, but I don't really want to set up the capture device though, since I've already got the PC stuff set up already, so. Oh yeah, I don't know if you're still around, Spencer, but I just saw your follow here. I probably missed it while I was either gaming or yakking at you, but I see it now on the Streamlabs. Ooh. Alright, I think I'll do another random game until chat picks up again, and then we'll go from there. Oh yeah, I need to change the golf with your friends. Alright, there we go. Now it's changed. Alright. Yeah. Dang it, off the post. Ah. Oh, no. Oh, what? Thank you, finally. Oof. Ah, too soon. Arf. Ah, too soon again. Arg. There we go. Oh yeah, slid in there. Uh. Crap. Ah, damn goalie. Oh, what? Oh, ball. What the heck's going on? Okay. Yep. Ah. Oh. Boo. So should have been a hole-in-one. Bowl. Ah, again. Yeah, that didn't work. Okay. Don't go in there then. Oh, what? Ah, stop doing that. Not doing what I want it to. I hate this level. Get in one of them. Jeez. I almost made it. Hello, that kid is me. Let me know what game you want me to play, because I'm just playing golf with your friends right now, but that was just because, well, not too many are in the stream yet, so looks like might be playing with these guys. So after this one, I'll play something else if you want me to. Oh, I'm doing all right. I'm a little bit tired because I did go to bed at 10 p.m. but then I was up at 2 a.m. So, but that's usually how my sleep patterns go. Only get a few hours of sleep. Oh, come on. I almost got in there. No, stop. No, oh, man. Oh, man, he hit me. Get up there. Yeah, I can play that. I think I might have installed it. On the last stroke anyways, like that mattered. Ugh. Okay. Yeah, come on. Nah. Nah, too hard. I keep doing it too hard. Ugh. Thank you. Ah, crud. That was way too hard. Man, this game is hard. Ah. Okay, now that's good. Ah, he hit me. Oh yeah. Oh, come on. Ah. Get in there. Thank you. Eesh. Oh, man, there's a corner thing there. I didn't see it. It blends in too well. Of course, I get hit by the log. Ah. Hmm. I do have a PS4, but I don't play on it very often. Whoa, where's it going? Ah. Get in there. Thank you. Oh, come on. Did you go AFK or... Alright. See you later, that kid is me. Ah. Oh, what? What was that? Why did I just stop? What? Great, and there's an incline there. Great. Really? Oh, and just fling right off on the other side. Piece of shit. Nice. I like it. Got par. Woo! It's the best hole I've had. The rest of them stink real bad. Now to wait for the rest of these guys. Ah, crap. Damn it, I hit the guy.